Low budget music videos are fun to make because they force you to be creative with your resources. Today I'm speaking with filmmaker and director Nick Calpakdjian, and he's going to be showing us a cool little lighting trick that you can easily do in Final Cut.
Yeah, cool. Well, what we got here essentially is this indie band Iris, and it's a band clip directed by a friend of ours, Jabba. And what it is, the band's on stage crooning it out, and there's a few patrons just kind of getting a little bit annoyed by the light that they're throwing off, and the girls are kind of loving it, but the boyfriends think it's not the greatest thing they've ever seen. But what we want to do is, in the background here you can see we got these lights, and they just didn't blow out enough on the day. Maybe we didn't have enough lights, maybe we didn't have the budget to buy what we needed. So all I wanted to do was just go in there and blow them out more, and it's just going to add a little bit more texture. What I'm talking about is this little scene here. So you see the lights in the background just blow out, and it looks good. So what I want to do is just add a plugin called Knoll Light Effects. There it is. Now you can see that doesn't really look like it belongs in the set, because it doesn't. It's a preset for a 35mm lens flare. So we go into the filters, and I reckon it looks pretty golden, so I reckon our sunset's probably the best bet. Now the next step you got to do is a little bit finicky, and you got to track it in. Now if it was a really complex tracking move, we'd probably go into After Effects and motion track it properly, but really, we're talking a couple of seconds here, and it doesn't move that much. So I'll just quickly go in and motion track, just a few keyframes for it. So we grab the light source locator and move it over the top of the light. Set a keyframe for it, and then just move through the clip and do the same thing. So we'll go to the start.
You can stream a tutorial on this with a lot more detail from the Produce website.
And just put that last one in there towards the end. So that's tracked into place. So as you can see when I was stepping through it, it's just the light source follows. Now the next thing is to really set how you want your flare to look. So go to the start of the clip, set some keyframes there for the brightness in the scale. Now I'm going to take the brightness down to about 87, and you can still see this nice flaring in here, and the scale down to about half. And there we go. And that's kind of our start point. And it's probably important not to have it fully off, because if you had it fully off and then comes on, it might not look like it belongs. But if we're hard cutting to this shot with the brightness, already there, then it sells it, So go towards the end of the clip and blow it out to what you want it to blow. Mate, let's go up to like 145, 150. Now, take the scale up as well to about 3.5. The thing with a light is it doesn't just turn on and off either. It doesn't go from 0 to 100 and that's it. It comes up and it kind of goes down and then blows out again. So take it back to about a third, about a half, through it. Pull it back to say 125. Go forward a few frames and then drop it back again. And you'll see the flare comes up, hits a point, starts to drop off a little bit, and then ramps itself back up for its finish. And then right at the end, just pull it back. That's probably pretty cool, down to about 100. The lines now, from keyframe to keyframe, are just going hard lines. It's just bang, bang, bang. So we just want to make that a little bit smoother, a little bit more organic. So we just right click the nodes and select smooth. It's pretty easy. So now we just want to render that and have a look what it looks like. Cool, so let's have a quick look. This is what it looks like before. This is what it looks like now. There you go. So it's not a massive difference, but it adds another texture, and it's not hard to do. Probably took, 3 or 4 minutes to set up.
Thanks for that, Nick.
No worries.
That's great, because it shows how that with just a little bit of time and effort, you can really upgrade the standard of something, even regardless of what the budget is. With just a few effects, you can really add some shine on there, get the best quality out of what you're doing. So thanks heaps, mate. That was really good.
Man.
No doubt we'll see you again.
We'll
Cheers.